Hello everyone, this is Ross from Retro Dream Beam. I'm an eBay seller full-time. I've been doing this with my fiance Anetta for a couple years now. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We're about to go into what we were shipping out today on Thursday. A lot of these sales are at least like really cool or unique ones to me. I mean, not all of them, but some of them. These are, yeah, I'll get into it when I show them, but I had a couple cool combo orders, or at least one. All right, the first thing is Ultimate Guard 4-Pocket Flex Folio. This is like the pink/lavender one. This is still good. This was sealed. It has like a little crack here, but that doesn't really matter. All these pages are gonna be like glued or whatever to the side, so yeah, you don't really add in your own pages, so it doesn't matter. Ultimate Guard's a very good company for like trading card accessories and stuff. They have like side loading, black backing, makes the cards pop. So yeah, this is pretty popular. I'm not sure if they still make like these particular designs, because like all of these trading card accessory companies are always trying to innovate on themselves. Like every few months, every quarter, they're trying to get more sales, so they're always upgrading. But people will end up liking certain designs and styles. They might have like all of like a board game collection of cards in this specific type and color coded. Like people get really specific with what they want. Sometimes they don't actually want the new stuff. So this sold for $7.68. Nothing too crazy, but that's plus shipping as well. We do plus shipping for all this stuff, so I'm just going to save us all time right now by mentioning it right now. All right, next up, this is like a really cool sale. I love these sales. These are the things that make me like super excited on eBay these days. We've had these sales in the past. Okay, so this is a combo order. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6 different things. So the first thing they got was 2 vintage notepads by a company called Grace Nitrogen Products right here. These are like almost 3 inches by 4 inches. So yeah, a lot of people like to collect papers and stuff to write on, and then by like specific companies, they'll be nostalgic. They worked for it. They know someone that worked for it, or they just like collecting this kind of stuff. Like I have a bunch of small like notebooks I like to collect, and I do use like post-it notes. Like I'm gonna write down all the boxes we need to gather from our shipping closet in the other room. So like, yeah, people like this stuff. I like stuff like this too. We get this stuff usually at like estate sales. Sometimes you can find them at yard sales. If someone like worked for the company, they'll have like a sealed stack of post-it notes, and people do eventually pay up for these. So yeah, all of this together, what I'm about to talk about, was $93.65. So yeah, that's really cool. So this is the first thing. The next thing they got were these. This is AAL, Aid Association for Lutherans little notepad. So these are also small ones. There's a couple of these in here. These all I think aren't written on, or if they were, like those pages were ripped out. So yeah, I make sure that they're not written on. We got a set of 2. They also picked up GM Good Wrench right here. Good Wench. Yeah, they're buying which notepads. Good Wrench. Little like a huge stack of post-it notes right here. This is also sealed, so that's pretty cool. These are like 4 inch by 4 inch right there. So yeah, we also got these from people that like flip storage units and stuff. This person doesn't sell stuff like this anymore, but they used to, because they didn't care about this stuff, so it was easy to get cheap. They do take time to sell. All right, and then next up, or not next up, part of the order they got like a ceramic cats. This is like going to be like a post-it note little holder there, so they definitely are really into collecting this type of stuff. So like, yeah, this thing was cool. I think Anetta probably grabbed this at an estate sale. I don't know if she exactly remembers, but yeah, this one's, it's good quality. This thing's not going to like crack unless if we pack it poorly, which we won't. And then they also grabbed 3. These are vintage Concordia notepads. There you go. It just has like, it says like an Aftermath or something like that. I don't exactly know what this is, but yeah, all of these except for like the cat's notepad holder are vintage. So yes, they got a set of those. And then the last thing they got was vintage AT&T network systems, also like post-it notes, like a huge stack of them. This one's also sealed. These are also 4 inches by 4 inches. I really love selling stuff like this, because like this is good money and like good profits, but it's also cool because I know this is stuff that people will probably trash or ignore or something like that, and it's sad because like someone will value this at a good amount of money. So I don't know, stuff like that just really makes me happy when it sells. Like those are the sales that make me light up. Obviously it's like good money, but I just like the selling the unique stuff or the different stuff. All right, next up is a combo order as well. I have to make sure if they got 3 of these. No, I think they just picked up 2. So these are going to be some X-Wing that I ran into recently. Got really lucky with these. I believe these are first edition. So the first one is TIE Inquisitor right here. So yeah, this is going to have the figure. It's going to have all the tokens, the stand, the upgrade cards that come along with this figure. This is $24.99, and they also bought, this one might be second edition, T70 X-Wing right here. It has a little sticker that said like the Star Wars The Force Awakens. I think like the movie was coming out or had already just come out at the time, so this one actually might be their second edition. I'm not 100% sure, but this was $19.99, so that is what, $44. All right, or 45. Moving along, another really cool sale, and we got this stuff recently from the brother and sister selling a lot of their, or just going through a lot their 3 storage units. We bought a bunch of magazines and catalogs and books, and I'm still trying to pick up more stuff from them, but they're organizing it all. Am I saying this right? Delius? Delius catalogs. So these are going to be like girl catalogs with a bunch of different like clothes and stuff. I believe this is going to be like 2000s. Yeah, these are all from 2007. So one of them is going to be like a holiday. Another one's going to, or actually, yep, one's holiday. One's going to be like summer, back to school, and another one's just going to be like a generic one. So yeah, people really love this, these type of things. Right there, there's another one. This was probably the holiday one. That one, first one was the generic one, and this is gonna be like the summer one. Yeah, catalogs are kind of like something that we really like selling. It started off with we found some like nerd catalog stuff, and those sold pretty well. It would show stuff like Dungeons and Dragons, old board games and stuff, and then just kind of went from there. So yeah, we'll pick up any catalogs. People do like looking at them. Oh, that whole combo order for the 3 magazines was $65.97. So yeah, selling the unique stuff like that is pretty cool. I mean, obviously people are gonna pick up like some sealed X-Wing board game, miniature game stuff, but yeah. Here's another cool one that I like to sell. This is an empty Pokemon tin right here. This is Shiny Xerneas. I might be saying that one wrong. This isn't fully during my time. I think this was X and Y that I only played one time. So like my memory of it is basically decayed at this point. But yeah, this is an empty tin. This went for $16.20. So yeah, the older like tins. These things are still good. Good for displaying. Good for a shelf. Good for parents to get their kids' cards off the ground. Good for someone even our age collecting them. It doesn't have to just be for kids. So yeah, people really do care about the storage and stuff, especially when it's older. You can get better prices for it because people usually throw those out. They get dented, they get trashed. All right, moving along to something that I have a couple of others left. I had like 8 of these at some point. The Pirate's Guide to Freeport hardcover book. This is basically new. I'm not even going to crack it open because sometimes we'll get positive feedback saying like, oh wow, this thing, like I don't think I listed this new because it doesn't have like a seal, so I probably listed it used, and then they're going to say like, oh wow, it had that fresh crack when you crack open a book. So like we've gotten a lot of positive feedback for it. This one sold for $36. This one sells like every like 3 or 4 months, so it's been slowly. Like I said, I had like 8 or 9, but yeah, this I have a couple left, so I already relisted the next one. This sold for $36. This is a pirate RPG. That's all I know about it, but yeah, it's a pretty cool one. It's by Green Ronin Publishing. They have like it's like a samurai frog or something like that. I haven't fully like looked at it. It's too tiny on this book to fully go through it, but yeah, they make a lot of interesting, I think, miniature stuff, RPG stuff. So yeah, I will definitely pick up that stuff when I see it in the wild. All right, moving along, more Marvel cards. If you saw a couple weeks ago, I got a bunch of Marvel cards. They were like $2 binders. Literally, someone didn't care about them. I didn't know the value of any of them, so they were a gamble, just straight up gamble. I was like, oh, $2 a piece for these binders. I saw shinies, not shinies. I was like, I'll dig into it. These are a lot of 1999 Got Milk promo trading cards. So it's going to be all of the heroes with just like a milk mustache, like I used to say, Got Milk. Yep, $40 for the full set. I believe this is the full set. So yeah, those Marvel cards, I'm like way more than halfway through them. So yeah, I just did like a bunch of lots. I also did a lot of singles. I got really lucky with the cards there. Normally I don't do cards. I do occasionally have a couple of people I source from that rarely have some like dead card game stuff, which I like. They know I like, and then I pick it up and usually does pretty well. All right, next up, another like unique sale. I don't want to unpack this, unfortunately, but this is going to be, let me see what I put in the listing. Dave McKean, Nitrate, Kinogeist's catalog and arts prints, right? So this is going to be an artist. Right here in the front is going to be a catalog of their different arts. It's like this like dark fantasy, abstract modernism. I'm not fully sure on all the different art types, but yeah, there's a lot of different art types. So it's like this figure who's like zombie face or something. Then there's like this dark robe and sword and celestial stars in the background. And behind this is, in addition to the catalog, there's going to be, you can see right here, they have like a signed art print. It's like, I think 12 inches by 12 or 13 by 12 or something like that. $31.99 for this. So yeah, art is stuff we do pick up. I do think it's kind of hard to sell, especially like I don't fully know like these artists and stuff like that, but I saw this. I just randomly saw this as this. I didn't even know what it was. I was like, oh, that's I the art stood out to me, the aesthetic sounded like someone's going to enjoy this. So yeah, it did sell, and it's cool. It's also signed stuff's always like, I at least keep a lookout for it. All right, moving along is a PSP game. This is Untold Legends: The Warrior's Code. Never had a PSP, so I don't know too much about the system in general. It's like one of the systems I just know very little about. It doesn't look like scratched or anything. This just sold for $6, so this is probably like a junk game I got in bulk. I do get like bulk video game stuff from time to time. Never get anything like super fancy, but yeah, that sold for $6. All right, and then the last thing that sold for the day to someone else, but I'll double check later, the TIE Interceptor Pack. So yeah, this is just another Star Wars X-Wing miniatures game. This is first edition. This is sealed, so this is gonna, yeah, this is just gonna have all the upgrade tokens and stuff, like I said earlier, for these few. But yeah, that was $23.99. So yeah, this is everything that's going on Thursday. Yeah, this is really cool stuff for me. I enjoy like all of the like paper ephemera, the little notepads, stuff like that is pretty cool. Some of that stuff I've had for a while. Some of the stuff is like middle age, meaning like in the middle of our eBay lifespan. And then like the catalog arts is cool. Someone appreciating, like, I always love when people appreciate these boxes and reuse them. And then like the cat notepad thing, stuff like that is just, it's cool stuff, right? This is a little bit different than what we usually sell, other than like the miniatures and maybe like the RPG book. But yeah, that's everything. Let me know down below if any of these things were interesting to you, or what other like categories, if you're selling on eBay, that you think are fun to sell in and that you enjoy yourselves. Yeah, we love all the stuff that we sell generally. But yeah, there were a couple other sales that came in when I was coming back from the storage unit. So it's looking to be like a okay weekend. You never know. I don't want to jinx it, knock on wood right here. But yeah, everyone, thank you for watching. If you'd like to help support us, take a look at our shop down below. We have a ton of items. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Have a good upcoming weekend.